This is Hayden from S8CTV. Today I'm very lucky to be joined once again here in Glasgow by Reese Lynch. Reese, how are you doing today?
Aye, good mate, good. Good to see obviously the show and the fights that are going to be on it, and hopefully I'm getting announced soon as well.
Definitely. So obviously, onto the card. Massive card. Nathaniel Collins will be taking on Lorente. What do you sort of make of that main event?
That'll be a good fight. I think Nathaniel can beat him as well. Nathaniel's looked really good in these last few fights, so it's obviously picking up the torch now for Josh as well, and hopefully he can keep going on and get us more big nights up here.
Obviously, I'm right in saying you'll be on this card. Sort of building on that debut win that you had back in May. Main card on the Josh Taylor undercard. How sort of was it? How do you sort of evaluate that looking back now?
It was brilliant. Nothing better than debuting at home on a big show like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't beat that. Not many people get to do that. So obviously, just looking to build onto that now with shows like this, and just keep the ball rolling and keep the fights coming and keep making statements.
So obviously going forward, onto this fight on October the 4th, do you know much about your opponent? How many rounds is it going to be, anything like that?
I'm not too sure about opponents yet. I don't think it's been confirmed yet, but it's going to be a 6-rounder this time, so hopefully I can get it over in 2 again.
Do you think sort of, building up, 4, 6, then maybe 8 next, and then sort of getting to some sort of title fight, or?
So I think, obviously, I'll have a few 6s. I think it's in my contract as well, so it'll be so many 6s, and then it'll start going to 8s, and then obviously pushing towards the end of 2 years, I'll start hopefully challenging for titles. So that's what I'm looking to do anyway. So it's just building that up until I can get into a kind of position where I can challenge for those titles. Do you know what I mean? But hopefully get the ball rolling quick, and I want to be fighting for titles as soon as possible. So hopefully soon.
Definitely. Obviously, one thing we spoke about when we spoke last time was, obviously signing with Frank Warren. Bit of a boom in Scottish boxing right now. Obviously, you see Nathaniel, he'll be taking on Lorente in a massive fight at the Braehead. How does that sort of feel to be a massive part of that?
It's brilliant. Obviously, Queensberry's doing a lot of good stuff now. They've got a big Scottish stable, and they're getting these big nights in Scotland. There's not other promoters that are doing that. So to be signed with Queensberry and getting the chances to get on these shows, and obviously I'll have the chances down south as well. It's not just limited to up here. It's class.
How do you sort of feel that amateur pedigree? Obviously Commonwealth Games gold medalist, I think world bronze as well. How do you feel that sort of transcended into your pro debut?
Good. I think it's carrying over good. Obviously you don't really know it, because obviously pro's a bit of a different, but it feels like it's a bit of a different sport. You're sitting down on your punches and want to take boys out there, whereas amateurs are kind of point scoring. So at first I didn't know how it would kind of transfer over, and if it would work. But after my first fight and just getting that out of the way, and the way that I did, the fashion that I did as well, I know that I can compete at this in the pro ranks and hurt people in the pro.
Definitely. What can fans expect? They'll maybe be going to the Braehead, maybe tuning in live on the Zone. What can fans expect October the 4th?
An explosive performance and another stoppage.